15 seconds. Have fun.
The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network. This is Carson-Newman basketball on the Eagle Sports Network.
Now 5-5. Top of the key, three-pointers up and in. It's a 10-1 Carson-Newman scoring run.
We're getting you set for game day with the countdown to tip-off, powered by the Appalachian Electric Cooperative. Carson-Newman basketball is brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative, AEC, bringing the winning game plan to your team. By Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, the official beverage of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By InterDigital, IT support and marketing laser-focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that's service-built. By Aramark, a foundation of fresh food and speedy service. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By Quality Suites, an official hotel of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Tennessee National Guard, a generation of volunteers. And by ShopCNEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
For the second time in 4 years, some hardware coming back to Mossy Creek.
Now, here's the voice of the Lady Eagles, Michael Watrang.
Hello once again, everybody, and welcome to Holt Fieldhouse as we get ready for tip-off in the 79th all-time meeting. The Lady Eagles and Tusculum Pioneers here tonight, getting set to lock and load for the 79th all-time meeting between these two programs. Carson-Newman has won 7 consecutive home games. They're 8-1 at home this season. Tusculum on the other side looking to win back-to-back games for just the second time this season. When Carson-Newman played Tusculum earlier this year in Greenville, 94-68, the largest win by Carson-Newman over Tusculum since 2015. Can they duplicate that result here tonight on their home floor? This is the countdown to tip-off, powered by the Appalachian Electric Cooperative. Make the right call for energy efficiency and score big savings today. Contact AEC, your trusted energy partner. What's going to be the key for Carson-Newman against this Tusculum side? Pioneers have Brianna Dixon back. She was not eligible in that first semester, but she's the team's leading scorer this second semester at 14 points per game. How does that change what Tusculum tries to do? One of the better defensive units in the South Atlantic Conference. Mike Mincy will answer those questions and more when we come back. Carson-Newman and Tusculum, good old-fashioned Tennessee tussle, coming up here shortly on the AEC Countdown to Tip-Off on the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser-focused on your success.
Our pregame conversation with head coach Mike Mincy heads your way in 60 seconds on the Eagles Sports Network.
Since 1916, a lot of independent agents have recommended auto owners insurance, and a lot of parents have taken that recommendation to heart. So have a lot of their children, and grandchildren, and great-grandchildren. As we celebrate our first 100 years, Auto Owners Insurance thanks all those who have put their trust in us, and all the generations who will.
At Aramark, this year we go back to our foundation. At Aramark, we are great food and great service with great guests. That is the Aramark way. From coffee at Maples to sandwiches in Stokely, Aramark is here to produce high-quality food for you. A foundation of fresh food, a foundation of speedy service, and a foundation that's built for you, now and for the future. That is the Aramark way.
Time to check in with the Lady Eagles head coach. Here's Mike Mincy alongside the voice of the Lady Eagles, Michael Watrang.
Carson-Newman back in Holt Fieldhouse taking on Tusculum here tonight. Speaking with Coach Mike Mincy, I'm Michael Watrang for the Eagle Sports Network on the AAC Countdown to Tip-Off. And, Coach, as you look at this Tusculum team, you thrashed them earlier in the season, but their current leading scorer, Brianna Dixon, did not play in that ball game. What kind of dimension has she added to this group?
Well, I believe she started out as a point guard at Walter State, came into Tusculum as a point guard, and now she's been rotated to their five-man, essentially. I guess when Walker's in, they could, who's the five and who's the four. But she's probably one of their more athletic players. She can go off the bounce. She hadn't hit a ton of threes, but she's capable of stepping out there and making threes. So it's just a real mismatch for us because she can guard bigs on one end, and then she can certainly go around bigs on the other end.
It's a three-headed monster for this group. Jayla Arnwine, Maya Belton, and Brianna Dixon are scoring roughly 40 points per game for a team that is 11th in the conference, scoring just 60 points per game. With that in mind, how do you try to counteract that and make somebody other than those three beat you?
You got to do a good job on the big three for sure. They typically will have some players, two other players on the floor that aren't really looking to shoot. And so that's where you got to bring your help from to try to stop those guys. And, we got a plan in place to try to stop them and limit them. They're going to score points and they're going to get looks because that's what they do. They're going to chuck a bunch of threes. They do have capabilities of driving, but, they're a team that's capable of going 0 for 21 one game and then stepping out and going 12 to 25 the next. So some of that is on them and some of that is clearly on the defense. And so we'll just do our best to try to get hands up on them and limit them to one and dones.
Speaking with Carson-Newman coach Mike Mincy, getting set for tip-off here inside of Holt Fieldhouse. It's Carson-Newman and Tusculum. We talked last Wednesday about the defensive prowess of Lincoln Memorial, a team that had not given up a whole bunch of points this year. Well, 8 of the last 9 Tusculum opponents have failed to score 66 or more points. The only outlier, Anderson, put up 80 on them in a blowout. What are they doing defensively that is frustrating opponents?
Well, they can stay in front of their man. I mean, across the board, when they guard people, even the big three, they're probably their three best defenders. They can stay in front. They have quick hands on drives. They can cut you off. Do a lot of switching. I think last game they showed a little zone that can confuse an offense because it might look like a zone, but maybe it's actually a man. It's going to a switch, whatever. But they've always done a good job. This is 2 years in a row now that they play really good defense, and they kind of hang their hat a little bit on that. So, we scored well up there. Will we be able to do that again here? Only time will tell.
We talked for years that the month of February was never really kind to your team. Well, over the last 5 years, you're 33-7 and haven't lost more than 2 games in a single February in that stretch. What is it going to take to duplicate what you've done the last 5 years for this year's team as you start the final month of the regular season?
I think when we look at those stats, it took us a minute to get the right mixture of personnel in here. I mean, not that we didn't have great players before, but, I think the level of play stepped up considerably, and we've had a lot of consistency through the coaching staff and players, and that you kind of find that rhythm maybe through other programs going through coaching changes or players leaving, whatever. We just haven't had to face that, and so we've had a level of consistency that we're very proud of. If we're going to do it again this year, it's you got to stay healthy. I think we're pretty much healthy right now outside of Tori and Bean, but health and staying together and really in February wanting to play and still achieve a few of our goals and all of that is still in play for us.
We talked about it about 10 days ago or so, the need for a change in your starting lineup. Mm-hmm. How do you think this new group has performed? With all 10 of them, what we're looking for is the best situation for all 10.
Clearly Bird and Skylar were starters and have started, and they're all conference players. But we're not looking at it as, well, we're going to put the 5 highest scores or the 5 best players. We're putting a mixture of offense and defense on both units. And it just so happens that, we want to start Braylon and Lindsay, and of course we got Campbell out there, and we added Harley and Mack to it, and then that's putting Bird and Skylar coming off the bench at the 4 or 5 minute mark, whenever it might be. So it's really not even that we have a starting lineup. It's just that this is how we want to start the game, and we know in the first quarter we're playing all 10 players, and we'll kind of find out who came to play, and if we can continue to do it through the game, or do it throughout the game, or if we got to mix lineups up.
Coach, appreciate the time. Best of luck tonight.
Thank you, Michael.
It's Carson-Newman coach Mike Mincy. When we come back, the 79th all-time meeting, Carson-Newman and Tusculum, coming up next on the AEC Countdown to Tip-Off on the Eagle Sports Network.
Building a new home? AEC can help. Build an all-electric home with an electric heat pump, an electric water heater, an electric range, and an electric washer and dryer. AEC's certified energy inspector will provide expert advice during construction and a complete home inspection upon finish. Before the drywall is in place, call AEC at 865-719-8322. AEC. We're power with purpose.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
We're getting closer to tip-off.
Price picks it up, and Carson-Newman is the South Atlantic Conference Tournament champions.
More CN memories are headed your way on the Eagles Sports Network.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source. The number one source for Carson-Newman athletics gear, shopseeandeagles.com, where you can find gear from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour. Shirts, jerseys, sweatshirts, shorts, pants, hats, and scarves. Shopseeandeagles.com is your source for everything CN. You can even show your school spirit on your smartphone or tablet. All of your game day essentials can be found in one place. Shopseeandeagles.com. Welcome back to Holt Fieldhouse as we get ready for tip-off. It's Carson-Newman and Tusculum. Lady Eagles 17-4, 14-3 in conference play. Tusculum on the other side, 7-12 and 5-10 in league play. As we take a look at the starting lineups for these clubs tonight, brought to you by Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Get a large one-topping pizza for $5.99 with your CNID. That's Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. And if you're a student out there, swing by Holt. First 100 students get free pies from Domino's this evening. We take a look at the starters for this Tusculum group. Three-headed monster between Jayla Arnwine, Brianna Dixon, and Maya Belton. Those three, the only three double-digit scorers on a nightly basis. They combined to average 39 of the team's 59 points this season. Interesting, though, none of the three have averaged double figures against Carson-Newman for their careers. Belton, however, 18 points in the first meeting this season. Surrounding that trio will be Alyssa Wilson, a 5'11 junior Western Carolina transfer, averaging 4 points per game, and Sophie Henry, a junior transferring from Trevecca Nazarene. She is scoring just a point per game this season for Megan Price in her second year at Tusculum, 26 and 16 overall with the Pioneers. Mike Mincy will counter with, for a third consecutive basketball game, Harley Smith, Michaela Alvey, Braylon Weichel, Campbell Penland, and Lindsay Taylor. And Taylor had 26 points for Carson-Newman in that first meeting. The Lady Eagles trot out a pair of first-team all-conference selections for this game. Mike Mincy, 213 career wins for the Lady Eagles, 151 against South Atlantic Conference teams. Carson-Newman 17-4, 14-3. And if the math adds up, for the Lady Eagles, a win tonight and a win on Saturday, would clinch a top 4 spot in the South Atlantic Conference Tournament, and thus a home game in the quarterfinals on March 2nd. Now, granted, a lot of that, Carson-Newman would, in essence, have to lose out, and Limestone would have to win out for any other scenario other than wins in these next 2 games to matter. But the Lady Eagles with some business to be done as they inch towards another 20-win campaign. Can they take down the Pioneers and complete the season series sweep? We're going to find out when we come back. When we return, we'll have the opening tip-off, Carson-Newman and Tusculum, for the 70th all-time meeting on the AAC Countdown to Tip-Off on the Eagle Sports Network.
Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles.
Okay, let's see. Carson-Newman University. It's been around since 1851. A beautiful campus, amazing student life, world-class accredited academics, competitive athletic programs, a Christian perspective, a top 10 best value school. They give $48 million in financial aid every year, and I get a free scholarship when I enroll. Looks like I've found the perfect place.
This is Carson-Newman Women's Basketball on the Eagle Sports Network.
Weichel gets to the right block, takes a little bit of contact, kisses it off the glass, and one.
Today's game is brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative, Domino's, the Carson-Newman Chick-fil-A, by ShopCNEagles.com, the Eagle Club, the Bible Insurance Agency, by Pepsi, the Tennessee National Guard, by Magaha Electric, InterDigital, Quality Suites, and by Lisa's Country Kitchen. Now back to the voice of the Lady Eagles, Michael Watrang.
We're back here at Holt Fieldhouse, moments away from the opening tip-off and what should be a fine night for hoops here at Mossy Creek. Lady Eagles and Pioneers, second meeting this season. Carson-Newman, however, lost the last time these clubs squared off here at Carson-Newman. Lady Eagles have been on the road 3 times, and one of those matchups came in the conference tournament. Last time Carson-Newman played here at home against Tusculum, January 15th, 2020, a 71-66 loss to the Pioneers in that contest. Take a look at the uniform rundowns tonight, brought to you by Lisa's Country Kitchen, serving the best home-cooked meals the Lakeway region can offer. Lisa's Country Kitchen is the official restaurant of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Lady Eagles will trot out the home whites tonight. Carson written on top of the number, Newman below that, written in navy with orange trim. Numbers on the front and the back, written in orange with navy trim, and they have the tricolored orange, navy, orange collars and waistbands on the shorts for the Lady Eagles tonight. Tusculum counters with the all-black uniform tops and bottoms. Tusculum across the chest. Numbers on the front and the back, written in orange with white trim. They got the Davy logo, Davy Crockett logo on the back of the uniform for the Pioneers. So Carson-Newman getting their starting 5 announced right now. Once again, your starters for Tusculum: Walker, Arnweim, Dixon, Henry, and Belton. The 5 for Tusculum. Carson-Newman counters with Smith, Alvey, Weichel, Penland, and Taylor for tonight's matchup, and this should be a fun one here tonight. Really nice crowd filing in. Very few empty seats available across the way, but still plenty behind the hoops and behind us here at this facility, as Carson-Newman looks to rattle off a 9th win in 10 tries here at home this year. The only team to beat Carson-Newman on this floor Wingate, the league leaders, won 81-76 in comeback fashion on November 27th. Since then, 7 straight Carson-Newman wins at home. Taylor and Belton will tee it up. One of the top scorers, one of the top rebounders in the league. And it's Belton swiping it backwards to Henry, and she picks it up, and it's Tusculum basketball first, coming right to left. Carson-Newman checks in man-to-man defense. Right-hand side it goes Belton. She'll dribble left, hand it off Arnwine. Breaking down Alvey, getting to the right block, scooping up a right-hand layup, and putting it in. 2-0, Tusculum on top, 20 seconds in. Carson-Newman with the basketball, coming left to right against man-to-man defense. It's Taylor on the right baseline. She works on Walker, gets doubled, throws it out to Weichel. Extra pass to the left wing. Penland to 3 is short. It ricochets back out to her. She sprints to the right block, misses the layup. Rebound loose underneath. Harley Smith with the offensive glass, and she sticks in a little hook shot underneath the bucket with the left hand in. Lady Eagles nearly get a turnover. The ball's loose near left sideline. Dixon picks it up, fires it across court to Henry, and she gives it to Belton, who pulls up from the left elbow for a jump shot that swirls out. Smith crawls in to grab the board, right block. She sprints front court. Carson-Newman with the basketball in a 2-2 game. Gets to the right block, throws it out. Weichel hesitated on a 3, now dribbles left around a Smith screen. Dumps it to the left block, and Taylor kicks it to the right corner. Alvey wants a trifecta. It's short and wide right, and the rebound picked up outside of the lane by Henry. Tusculum basketball, 8:45 to go in the opening frame. We're deadlocked at 2 apiece. Henry gives to the right point, and Belton. Belton, dribble handoff to Arnwine, dribble handoff to Dixon, and a right wing three-pointer is short. Dixon, 29% from long range this season, leaves that one short. Both teams struggling from the field early. Carson-Newman ball in a 2-2 game, 8:20 to go in the first. Weichel dribbles to her left around a Taylor screen, pulls up from the right wing for a 20-foot jump shot. It rattles out. Alvey the offensive glass. 2 dribbles, kick out. Penland, left wing 3, pure. Campbell Penland connects. She had 16 against Tusculum in the first meeting. It's 5 unanswered for the Lady Eagles, and a 5-2 lead less than 2 minutes in. Henry the basketball for Tusculum across the timeline as they break the pressure. Carson-Newman was absolutely great defensively in the first meeting. Arnwine dribbles to the free throw line, flings it over to the left wing for a three-pointer from Belton that's short. Rebound tracked down at the top of the key by Henry. First meeting this year, Carson-Newman forced 21 turnovers, scored 24 points off those giveaways. Dixon down the right side of the lane, fires it over to Belton, left side of the lane. She misses a shot, and then Henry will be called for a reach-in foul as Braylon Weichel was catching a pass towards the front court. Foul on Penland. So that means Carson-Newman has the basketball. 5-2, the lead, 7:27 to go in the first. Smith, top of the key, fires it around. Zone defense look this time around from Tusculum as they try to link up in a 2-3 look. Left baseline, Taylor fires it out to the right point. Weichel, a three-pointer, is wide right. Smith, reaching through 2 defenders, is able to grab the basketball in the left corner. Hands it off to Penland. Left wing three-pointer, pure again. A rope rippler by the freshman and an 8-0 run. Timeout, Tusculum. Penland with back-to-back triples. Carson-Newman, an 8-0 surge over the last 2+ minutes. And a timeout on the floor. 7:04 to go in the first. Carson-Newman on top, 8-2 as we step out for a break here on the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency, 423-586-4320, or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
Campbell Penland has hit back-to-back threes. Tusculum has missed its last 4 shots, and Carson-Newman has opened up a 6-point lead on an 8-0 run. 8-2, 7 minutes to play in the first. Henry breaks the pressure, gets to the left side of the lane, throws it out Lexi Patty. Toss out to the left point for a three-pointer from Alyssa Walker, and she drains it. Had been 5 of 19 from deep this season before that connection. Carson-Newman with the basketball at the other end. Taylor gets to the lane and a left-hand hook shot over a defender, off the back iron, and in. 10-5, Carson-Newman on top, 6:35 to go in the first. Carson-Newman applying the pressure here against Tusculum. They want to play fast. Tusculum is typically a fairly low possession team. Henry has it near left sideline, just inside of the front court stripe. Fires it over to Dixon, right point. Dixon floats it to Arnwine, a right wing, catch and shoot three, rattles out. Smith skies for another rebound. Harley with 4 boards already. 10-5, see it on top, 6:10 to go in the first. Smith sprints to the left side of the lane, stops, spins around, loses Dixon, but misses the shot. Offensive rebound, Taylor sticks it back up and draws a foul. And Lindsay Taylor is going to the free throw line on the foul from Brianna Dixon, her first. Quality Suites of Morristown is the preferred hotel choice of the Carson-Newman Eagles, located just 10 miles from campus. Quality Suites of Morristown is the perfect place to stay when you're traveling to watch the Eagles play. Call 423-585-4000 and ask for the Carson-Newman rate. Taylor misses the front end of 2 foul shots here, and she gets another shot at it here. Just a 53% foul shooter. Converts on the second. She was 8 of 14 at the line in the first meeting, has been improved since. 11-5, Carson-Newman's lead, 5:58 to go. Taylor nearly got a steal. Instead, Patty picks it up, dribbles to the free throw line, throws it out to Henry, who sprints to the lane and fires it back out. Arnwine spinning around, bumping into Smith, missing a shot short, and a rebound picked up by Alvey. Carson-Newman ball ahead by 6, 5:40 to go in the first. Weichel sprinting to the left block, and an offensive foul will be whistled on Weichel as she sends Lexi Patty to the ground. Weichel picks up her first. Carson-Newman turns it over for the first time today. 5:39 to go in the opening frame. Carson-Newman has limited Tusculum to 2 of 8 shooting, and this is a Pioneer team that really struggles from the field this season. A team that relies heavily on three-pointers. Alvia steal at midcourt on a sloppy pass. She throws it over to Henry, and Henry deflects it on a 3-on-1 break and intercepts. Henry eludes defenders. Kicks it out top of the key, and Walker to Dixon. Right back to Walker from the left wing, and Walker connects again. She was 5 of 19 before tonight, and she's hit 2 3-pointers. And that trims the lead in half to 11-8 with 5:09 to go in the first. Carson-Newman ball, Penland right wing, dumps right baseline to Taylor. Cross-court pass, left wing, Weichel a 3, left it short. Offensive rebound, Taylor, as her defender fell over on the right block. She sticks it right back in as she leans in and puts it off the window. 13-8, 4:50 to go in the first. Carson with the lead, pressing defense. Dixon throws it forward to the right corner, and Patty. She sprints to the free throw line and dumps it back out Walker. Out to Henry with 16 on the shot clock. Tusculum setting up its offense. Henry dribbles right, spins back left against Weichel, gets to the lane, puts up a tough right-hand teardrop. Too strong, rattling out, rebound picked up by Weichel, and a foul will be whistled on Tusculum, and they call it on Henry, and that is her second personal foul. 27 minutes per night for Henry, and she scores just 1 point per game. A fresh 5 for Carson-Newman. Wilson, Goforth, Bird, Boshears, and Pierce onto the floor as Carson-Newman leads by 5, 13-8 against Tusculum. Carson-Newman has dominated at home in this series. Lady Eagles are 33-6 all-time at home against Tusculum. Wilson to the front court. Ball circulates around the perimeter to Bird left wing. Back to Wilson right wing. Cross-court pass left wing Boshears against the 2-3 zone defense. Entry pass goes to the right side of the lane. Pierce kicks it to the right corner for a Wilson 3 and a very friendly roll. Back iron, backboard, front iron, and home. And Carson-Newman has its largest lead of the day at 8. 16-8, 4 minutes to play in the first. And a turnover as this ball will go into the backcourt on a pass looking for Rogers. Rogers slipped and it goes into the backcourt before Dixon touches it. Tusculum with its second turnover of the day, and Carson-Newman gets the ball back. Lady Eagles surging here after a little bit of a slow start. Carson-Newman, 8 unanswered points right after a couple misses out of the shoot. Boshears right wing, dribbles left, looks underneath, throws it out top for Goforth, tosses it to Pierce at the high post. Fires it left point, Wilson. She dribbles right around a defender, lobs it now to the left block, and Pierce, and a right-hand hook shot. Too strong, wide left, and the rebound picked up by Rogers. Carson-Newman trying to press in the backcourt, but Rogers on the far right sideline sprints to the middle of the floor and hands it off to Arnwine, and as she carries her momentum to the left corner, gets it right back. 16-8, Carson-Newman on top, playing man-to-man defense with 3:20 to go in the first. Pioneers clad in all black, Carson-Newman in all white. Dixon down the right side of the lane, runs into a defender, and just heaves a shot into the Eagle Club section behind the backboard. And that almost took out somebody's dinner. With 3:12 to go in the first, Carson-Newman leading it by 8. Pioneers can't find the ocean right now from a boat. 3 of 10 from the floor, 30% shooting, although 2 of their 3 makes have come from distance. They've been a better shooting team inside of the arc. Great crowd here tonight on National Signing Day. Wilson to the front court. Carson-Newman leads by 8. Dribbles to the right wing, throws it out. Boshears top of the key. Spins it left wing and Goforth. Right back to Boshears. Gives it to the right corner and Wilson. Back out top, Goforth. Goforth dribbles a couple times, gives it back Boshears. Boshears fires it back out. Bird, top of the key, 3. Too strong and wide left. Rebound picked up by Walker for Tusculum. And the Pioneers with the basketball back. They haven't scored in over 2 minutes. Arnwine to the paint, puts a shot off the window, drops it in, and a foul is whistled on Abby Wilson. First on Wilson, and Arnwine to the free throw line, ending a 2.5-minute scoring drought. Arnwine, number 20 in Tusculum history with 1,035 points entering the night. Scored her 1,000th career point last week against Anderson. Makes the free throw, converts on the three-point play for the 74% foul shooter. And Carson-Newman's lead cut down to 5. 16-11, 2:36 to go in the first. Pierce on the right block. Throws it out top. It's deflected into the backcourt. Goforth will track it down. Plenty of time to shoot. 15 on the shot clock. She dribbles left and hands it off to Bird. Bird dribbles to the top of the key, crosses over right to left, spins back towards the lane, took too many steps, and a traveling violation whistled on Addison Bird. Third turnover of the day already for Carson-Newman. Lady Eagles dominating the glass, 13-4 leaders on the windows, 11 second chance points already. That's as many as Tusculum has. 16-11, 2:12 to go in the first. Rogers in the front court for the Pioneers, setting up the offense. Tusculum, the third lowest scoring team in the conference. They average just 59 points per game. Rogers will dribble right around the screen, down the right side of the paint, gets Pierce in the air, throws it out top. Walker wants a third 3 and hits it again. Alyssa Walker had hit 5 all year. She has 3 in the first quarter. And it's just a 2-point game, a 6-0 Tusculum run. Pioneers pulling within 2. Carson-Newman ball. Left point, Wilson a three-pointer, and she's all chords from that distance and lead back to 5, 19-14, 90 seconds to go in the first. Wilson a couple long-distance dedications. Tusculum basketball, Walker at the top of the key will dribble against Pierce all the way down the lane, kick it out to the left corner for a three-pointer from Lexi Patty, and she hits one. Pioneers have hit 4 three-pointers in the game, and they're back within 2, 19-17 with 70 seconds to go in the period. Tusculum's made 3 straight shots. Wilson at the top of the key, throws it to Pierce, spins it out to Boshears. Boshears gets to the lane, a little jump and a skip and a right-hand teardrop straight through the nylon. 21-17, Carson-Newman on top. 5th different player that has scored for the Lady Eagles early. 50 seconds to play in the first. In the front court, Warrington with it, her first action of the day, giving it back out to Rogers, and she barks out the calls. Gives it to Patty right wing, dribbles left to the free throw line, gets hung in the air, throws it out to Warrington. Left point, a three-pointer is good. 40% three-point shooter on the year. Pioneers hanging around because of their three-point prowess. 5 of 8 from distance, and just a 1-point game, 21-20 with 20 seconds to go in the first. Carson-Newman can play for the last shot. Carson-Newman is one of the worst three-point percentage defense teams in the country. 234th. Opponents shoot 32%. 10-9 to play. Wilson left point, picks up her dribble, throws it Goforth. A right wing three-pointer is too strong. Rebound caught by Rogers. 2-1. Rogers, half-court shot at the buzzer. Hits the top right corner of the cylinder and falls off. So a really good close for Tusculum in the first frame. Carson-Newman led by as many as 8. Pioneers hitting from long range are within 1, 21-20 after 10 minutes. Can Carson-Newman find some stops defensively? Going to find out when we come back on the Eagles Sports Network.
Protect your home from unwanted electrical surges like lightning. AEC can install a surge protection device at your electric meter. The device works by diverting excess voltage either back into the system or to the ground. AEC also offers power strips for use inside your home to protect electronics and other items. The cost of this protective service from AEC is $9.95 per month. Ordering today affords you no connection fee. AEC. We're power with purpose.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long, from the morning with their $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Well, it is a tale of two quarters for the opening frame. Carson-Newman getting a great job inside, 11 second chance points. Tusculum on the other side has made 5 of 9 from three-point range. And the Pioneers make their final 4 shots of the opening frame, and they're within one, 21-20, after Carson-Newman led by 8 at 16-8 at the 4:12 mark of the opening quarter. So Carson-Newman gets the ball to start the second. Alvey left point in the all-white jerseys, gives to Weichel right point, accelerates to the right side of the baseline, hands it off to Taylor, who gives it right back to Weichel. Weichel lobs to Taylor. She hops, and she travels. And Tusculum will get a chance to get their first lead since they scored the first points of the game less than 20 seconds in. 21-20. Carson-Newman leading at 9:43 to go in the first half. This has been the story for Carson-Newman all year. They get a little bit of a lead, and they can't hold off their opponent. As Campbell Penland is called for a hand-checking foul in the backcourt against Rogers. This has always been a tough matchup for Carson-Newman in the last several years against this Pioneers crew. Rogers will set up the offense for Tusculum after the foul. Dribbles right against man-to-man defense, hands off Lexi Patty. She dribbles to the top of the key, gives it to Dixon, and Dixon runs into Smith. Both bodies tumble. It's picked up by Weichel. She sprints to the front court, down the right side of the paint, hovers in the air, misses the shot, and the rebound poked out of play by Walker. Weichel missing the shot. She was trying to draw the foul. And pretty good defense by Carson-Newman, forcing the turnover, but they can't cash it in at the other end. 21-20, 9:20 to go in the first half. Carson-Newman with the lead in the ball. Weichel left wing, throws it to the left block. Smith catches, turns over the right shoulder, and lobs it in with the left paw off the window. 23-20, 9:10 to go. Rogers dribbles it through her legs, picks it back up, gives it to Walker. Chucks it forward to Belton. Great no-look pass to the right block. Patty, a tough catch on the run, grabs it on the right block and puts it in. Alert play there by Belton. 23-22 with 8:55 to play in the first half. Taylor on the right block, and we're going to get an offensive foul on Lindsay Taylor. Taylor called for her first. And Carson-Newman struggling to get the ball inside with any level of effectiveness. All of their paint points have come on second chance points. 23-22, 8:50 to play first half. Walker gives over to Dixon right sideline. She gives it right back to Rogers, who crosses the timeline. Tusculum with a chance to take the lead. Arnwine, a right corner three-pointer, too strong. Penland reaches in to grab the basketball on the right elbow. She sprints front court, runs into Rogers, and a foul will be whistled on Jordan Rogers. Her first and the team's first of the period. Well, Carson-Newman shoots among the most foul shots in the entire country this year. 11th in the nation, 433 on the season. Tusculum doesn't get there very often, just 13 per game. Weichel down the left side of the paint, draws a contact, puts it in with the right hand, and one. Foul goes on Maya Belton, her first, and the team's second, and right on cue, Weichel draws contact and converts the shot. 4 points now for Braylon, and her first crack at the free throw line, where she ranks 24th in the country in free throw shooting at 88% on the year. 25-22, Carson-Newman. 8:27 to go in the first half. Weichel connects straight through the nylon. 26-22, 8:26 to play in the first half. Carson-Newman on defense. They sag back now in man-to-man defense with Henry working it across the timeline, playing with 2 fouls. Gives Arnwine left wing, bounces it to the high post, and Dixon back to the basket, hands it off Belton, and she juggles it. It hits off of her kneecap, and it's picked up by Weichel. Weichel sprinting front court, Weichel on the left wing, shovels it back out for Alvey. Alvey sprints to the middle of the lane, throws it out right wing. Penland to three, misses that shot. Rebound to Dixon. She gets immediately harassed by Alvey, and Alvey is called for a personal foul. Carson-Newman getting a little too aggressive right now. Leading it by 4, though, 26-22 with 7:56 to play before halftime. Henry in the heart of the floor throws it to Belton, who comes out to the 30-foot hash mark to catch the basketball. Gives it to the high post, Dixon. Back to the basket again, dribbles a couple times, backs out beyond the arc, right wing, a three-pointer, and she drops it in. 6 of 11 from long range for Tusculum. They make 7 on average per game this year, and it's back to a one-point game, 26-25, 7.5 to play in the first half. Weichel inside of the three-point arc from the top of the key, cashes in the jump shot as her defender went underneath the Taylor screen. 28-25, 7:20 to go in the first half. Henry in the backcourt bounces it over to Dixon, who accelerates into the front court and backs it out and hands it off to Henry just inside of the center circle. With 7:08 to play in the first half, Lady Eagles leading by 3. Henry between the rings, fires it over Arnwine. Carson-Newman had a defender get lost. Arnwine ball fakes, sprints to the lane, throws it out, left wing. Belton a three-pointer and a friendly roll from her. 28 apiece on the 7th three-pointer of the day for Tusculum. Weichel with the basketball in the front court. Tied at 28, 6 3/4 minutes to go in the first half, and Penland slaloming down the right side of the paint, sticks in a right-hand layup off the window. 30-28, high-level shot making between both sides right now. Carson-Newman 4 of 6 from the field in the period. Tusculum 3 of 4. 30-28, Carson-Newman 6.5 to play first half. Dixon top of the key, gives to Belton right wing. Works around a defender, crosses over right to left, throws it to the left corner. It's intercepted by Weichel, and as she's trying to split 2 defenders, it's deflected right to Walker. Gives it to the left corner. Arnwine a three-pointer, too strong. Offensive rebound, Belton. Gives it out to Dixon right wing. Sloppy play there by Carson-Newman. Each team has turned it over 5 times, and now a shot clock went all the way back to 25. Or maybe it never even reset, so they should go back to 15 here with 6:07 to go in the first half. Rogers and Eubanks replaced Henry and Walker in the Tusculum lineup. Carson-Newman's made 4 of its last 5. Tusculum's on fire right now, shooting 48% in the game. Carson-Newman at 50, leading it by 2, 6 minutes to play first half. Tusculum ball, dribbling down the left side of the paint, goes Dixon, stepping back, top of the key jump shot, wide right, rebound picked up by Weichel. Weichel sprints to the front court near right sideline, works around a defender, pulls up, right elbow for a jump shot, wide left, and a foul is going to be whistled on Carson-Newman again. It goes on Harley Smith, her first, team's 4th, and Tusculum will have another chance to regain the lead. Boshears and Bird replace Smith and Alvey, and Carson-Newman leading it by 2, 30-28 with 5:47 to go in the first half. This is a nice dogfight here early. Just 1 lead change and 2 ties. But it has been nip and tuck here over the last 10 minutes of game action. After Carson-Newman led by 8 in the first quarter. Eubanks at the top of the key. Gives it over to Rogers left wing. Rogers looks for a cutter. Instead throws it back out top of the key. Dixon. An illegal screen is set on Eubanks. Her first and the team's 3rd. Well, the officials calling things very tightly. Had a lot of whistles here in the first half that have kind of taking you out of the rhythm of this basketball game. 30-28, Carson-Newman has the lead in the ball. 5:27 and rolling here in the second. Weichel dribbles to the top of the key, flips it to Penland, spins it over to the left wing, and Bird. Back out top, Boshears to the right point, Penland. Back to the left point, Bird. Left corner, Boshears lobs to the left baseline. Taylor called for an offensive foul. The official over here was calling a block, so let's have a conversation about this situation on whether or not it should be a block or a charge, and indeed, it is a charge. Second one on Taylor, and Carson-Newman not getting the benefit of some of these calls, and Taylor, who has been in foul trouble a whole boatload in her career, will have to take a seat on the bench with 5:10 to go in the first half. 30-28, Carson-Newman leading it by 2, but Tusculum hanging around thanks to their three-point shooting, 7 of 13 from deep. Dixon to the front court, lobs to Walker, left corner. Back to the left wing and Arnwine. Tosses it to Rogers between the rings and sets up the offense. Carson-Newman switches out after Pierce had been on Rogers. Gives it to the left wing, and an illegal screen set on Walker. So right now we're going tit for tat with foul calls. Illegal screens, offensive fouls, reach-ins. If you like fouls, you're in the right place. A lot of calls going here both ways. 4:52 to go first half. Can Carson-Newman close the half strong and gain separation, or does Tusculum stay tight? 30-28. CN on top midway through the second. We take a break here on the Eagle Sports Network.
My name is Cadet Amber Calvillo. I'm in the 278th in the Army National Guard, and I currently go to Carson-Newman. I joined the Tennessee Army National Guard for the experience mainly, so I can say that I'm a part of something totally bigger than myself.
Text 278-ACR to 70000 to join the Tennessee Army National Guard.
Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles.
30-28, Carson-Newman leading Tusculum. Pioneers haven't scored in slightly over 2 minutes. Carson-Newman, however, hasn't been able to get that separation that they had midway through the first quarter, in which they led by 8. Carson-Newman basketball. Tusculum man-to-man defense. Bird, top of the key, gives to the right wing and Boshiers, works around a Pierce screen against man-to-man defense. Penland now left wing, sprints to the lane, hesitates, splits 2 defenders, puts a right-hand shot up, doesn't get it to go, hits the padding on the left side of the backboard, and is picked up by Belton, the conference's second leading rebound. In the front court, Belton gets it back from Rogers and then dumps it to the right corner, rather. And Dixon, and back out to Rogers to set up the offense. Carson-Newman by 2, 4:15 to play in the second quarter. Tusculum setting up its offense with 10 on the shot clock. Rogers gives to the left wing, Belton. Back out top, Dixon. Works right, looks for a backdoor pass, and they're calling a foul on Carson-Newman as the pass was going out of bounds. Arnwine had stopped her path to the bucket, and they call a holding violation on Skylar Boshiers. So Arnwine to the free throw line. 13 points against the Lady Eagles earlier this year. The 74% foul shooter misses the first. Short and wide left. One more coming up. Stay tuned at halftime. We'll have the ShopSeeingEagles.com halftime report. Check out Carson-Newman Athletics' official online store at ShopSeeingEagles.com. More than 1,100 products available there. Second free throw from Arnwine. Through. And it's a one-point game, 30-29 with 4:03 to play in the first half. So Carson-Newman will get the basketball back, leading it by 1. We have fought back and forth here in this quarter. After Tusculum was within 1 after 10 minutes. We have not had a sequence in this quarter in which one side has had 2 straight possessions with buckets. Penland throws to Bird left wing. She'll pull up for a jump shot. Misses it strong, however. Does get her own miss, though, on the left baseline. Give it back out, left point. Penland, catch and shoot 3. Missed it short. Rebound to Pierce. Throws it to a cutting Penland. Runs into a defender, and they call an offensive foul on Campbell Penland. I've never seen so many offensive foul calls, but there have been a boatload here in this game. Carson-Newman in a scoring drought of the last 2:57. Last points for Carson-Newman coming at the 6:46 mark. Still leading it by 1, though. 30-29. 3:35 to go in the first half. Henry around a screen to her right. Hands it off Rogers' right wing. Works all the way around the perimeter to the left point. Backs down against Weichel in the lane. Loses the basketball. Picks it up. Throws it out. Belton. Right point three-pointer. Short iron. No good. Ball hits the floor, and a foul is going to be called on Dixon. Her second personal foul. Great box out by Addison Bird. Textbook right there to blow up Dixon. And it's the 15th foul on Tusculum. So 2 free throws coming up here for Addison Bird, who's a 77% foul shooter on the year. 30-29. Carson-Newman on top by a point. 3:20 to go in the first half. Bird, 1,118 career points. Bends the knees, puts the shot up there with the right hand, and rips the rope. She entered today 9 points shy of 21st on the all-time scoring list. Second free throw from Bird, putting it up with the right paw, sticking it in again, her first 2 points of the day. It ends a scoring drought for Carson-Newman that lasted 3 minutes and 26 seconds. And the lead sits at 3, 32-29 with 3:20 to go in the first half. Full court pressure for Carson-Newman has forced 7 turnovers, but Carson-Newman has 8 turnovers itself. Henry in the backcourt throws it forward to Rogers. Rogers will work around a couple defenders and now backpedal all the way out near midcourt, far right sideline. 3:05 to go first half and a 3-point Carson-Newman lead. Rogers in the center circle, crossing over against Weichel, sprinting down the right side of the paint, putting a shot off the glass as she falls to the ground and sticking it in. 1-point game again, 32-31, 2:50 to play in the first half. Bird throws it to the right corner and Wilson. Cross-court pass, left wing, Weichel. Carson-Newman leading by 1 with the ball, 2:40 to go. Weichel, a little hesitation, pulls up for a jump shot, right side of the lane from 15 feet, and rolls it home. Braylon Weichel with 7. 1 shy of Campbell Penland's 8 for a team high. 34-31, 2.5 to play first half. Can Carson-Newman get some stops at this end of the floor? Tusculum 4 of 8 from the field here in the quarter. Warrington throws it to Arnwine, right back off of a flare to Warrington, right wing. Hands it off to Dixon for a top-of-the-key three-pointer that's wide left. Bird is in there for her 3rd rebound of the day. 34-31, 2:10 to play in the first half. Carson-Newman with the lead and the ball. Boshears, top of the key, dribbling down the right side of the lane, put it shot up, it's in with the right hand, and 1 for Skylar Boshears. Warrington called for the foul. Great take there by Skylar. The all-conference pick down the right side of the lane, hung in the air, took a little bit of left-hand contact from Warrington, floated it off the cylinder in between the white square and put it in. Boshears, 82% foul shooter, one of the best in the conference. Right-hand free throw, rattles out right on cue, unfortunately for her. She misses the foul shots. 36-31, Carson-Newman leading by 5. 1:50 to go in the first half. Warrington, a catch-and-shoot left wing 3, misses it. Weichel taps it after an initial deflection over to Boshears. Carson-Newman ball with 1:45 to go in the first half. Bird, the left baseline, Smith, left-hand shot off the window at home, and Carson-Newman starting to find a little bit of rhythm offensively. 38-31, Lady Eagles on top. It's a 6-0 run at the other end. Rogers draws the foul as she was going down the lane. And free throws coming up for Rogers as Smith picks up her 2nd personal foul. So Rogers to the free throw line, 63% foul shooter on the year. Rogers a couple points so far in this one, and Smith is going to take a break with Goforth coming onto the floor. Harley Smith's been good, 6 points, 4 rebounds for Carson-Newman here at the outset. 38-31, 91 seconds to go in the first half. Rogers puts the shot on the way, misses it too strong. Tusculum 2 of 4 at the free throw line. They are 4 for 10 inside of the arc, 7 of 16 outside of the arc in this game. Second one from Rogers, too strong again. And Carson-Newman with the rebound as Bird is there on the right block to grab it. 85 seconds to go first half. 38-31 Carson-Newman. 6-0 run. Weichel top of the key. Floats it to the left point and Goforth. Left wing Boshears. Back out top Weichel. Wilson sets the screen. Weichel gets to the lane. Steps through. Puts the shot up. They call a blocking foul on Rogers. And Weichel is going back to the free throw line. 2nd personal foul on Rogers. And Weichel back to the charity stripe. Braylon 7 points. She's made her only foul shot so far. Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electric contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source. First free throw in from Weichel, 7-0 run. Lead is 8. And with a free throw here, it would be the largest of the day, and indeed it is. An 8-0 run for Carson-Newman. Largest lead of the day at 9, 40-31 with 67 seconds to go in the first half. Offensive foul, whistle on Rogers. She gets the left chicken wing out there against Wilson, discards her on the right side of the lane, and a foul on Rogers. 3rd personal on the junior out of the Lone Star State. And with 1 minute to play in the first half, Carson-Newman a chance to extend this 8-0 surge. Second 8-0 run of the half for Carson-Newman. Wilson flips it over to Boshear's left point. Now Goforth left wing, gives it right to Weichel. Weichel stopping on left wing, working down the right side of the paint, puts in, and a blocking foul will be whistled on Patty. And Weichel is going back to the free throw line. You saw what Patty wanted to do. She wanted to get over to try to draw the charge, but stopped her momentum before she got towards the restricted area. Weichel alertly split those two players, both Dixon and Patty, and Patty hit the deck, and Weichel draws the block. First free throw from Weichel, spins out. Wide right. First miss in 4 tries for Weichel in this game. Carson-Newman 6 of 9 at the free throw line. 46.7 to go first half. Weichel's second free throw. That one is good. Straight down the hatch. 9 unanswered and a first double-digit lead of the day for Carson-Newman. 41-31. 40 seconds to go in the first half. Tusculum has not scored in 2 minutes and 12 seconds. Henry to set up the offense. Pioneers have missed 5 of their last 6 shots. 15 on the shot clock. Dixon left wing. Back to the bucket. Hands it off to Arnwine. 10 to shoot as she goes all the way back to the center circle. Her heels touch the blue circle. Dribbles down left side of the lane. Puts a shot up with the right hand. Doesn't get it to go. Goforth the rebound. Gives it forward to Weichel, and an offensive foul will be whistled on Braylon Weichel as Lexi Patty stepped up to draw the charge. Second one on Weichel, and Mike Mincy can't believe it, but that now allows Tusculum to score the final points of the half. They have not scored in the last 2:43. 15 seconds to go. Inbound Henry to Dixon, top of the key. Dixon dribbles left. Wilson steps up. Goforth gets a shot block. Wilson picks it up. 9 and 8 as she crosses the timeline. Right wing, cross-court pass. Weichel, left wing, three-pointer on the way. Too strong. Rebound off of the leg of Goforth and out of bounds on the baseline. 1.9 seconds to go in the first half. So Tusculum needs a half-court heave here to get anything before the break. Comes to Henry. Henry will not put a shot off in time. And that's how the half closes. Carson-Newman, after being nip and tuck with Tusculum, ends up closing the half on a 9-0 run. Tusculum with no points in the final 3 minutes of play. And Carson-Newman takes a 10-point lead into the locker room here at Holt Fieldhouse. 9th time this year Carson-Newman has had a double-digit lead at the break. Halftime here at Holt. Carson-Newman leading it by 41-31 margin here at Holt Fieldhouse. Lady Eagles will try to keep this thing rolling, but when we come back, we'll have the ShopSeeingEagles.com halftime report with scores from around the league and first half stats when we come back here on the Eagles Sports Network. 41-31 at the break.
Don't know what to wear on game day? Head over to ShopSeeingEagles.com for all of your Carson-Newman athletics gear. You can find clothing from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour to cover you from head to toe. ShopSeeingEagles.com also has duffel bags, backpacks, jewelry, pet supplies, and gifts. Don't waste any more time. Prove you are the ultimate Carson-Newman fan with the official gear of the Eagles at ShopSeeingEagles.com. Visit today.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit InterDigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
It's halftime. We'll head back to the arena for the ShopSeeingEagles.com halftime report in just 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
Protect your home from unwanted electrical surges like lightning. AEC can install a surge protection device at your electric meter. The device works by diverting excess voltage either back into the system or to the ground. AEC also offers power strips for use inside your home to protect electronics and other items. The cost of this protective service from AEC is $9.95 per month. Ordering today affords you no connection fee. AEC. We're power with purpose. It's halftime. Your first half scoring summary and a check of the ShopSeeingEagles.com sack scoreboard are headed your way.
Smith, right wing, three-pointers out, fits in! Potentially a dagger for CN!
Now, back to the voice of the Lady Eagles, Michael Watran.
Back here at Holt Fieldhouse, where Carson-Newman has a 10-point lead at the break, 41-31 at halftime after Carson-Newman held Tusculum without points over the final 3 minutes of basketball. And Carson-Newman took advantage, 9 straight to close out the half. And after the teams traded buckets for the first 7 minutes of the second stanza, 9 straight points for the Lady Eagles to go into the locker room with a game-high lead of 10 points at the break. First half stats today brought to you by InterDigital, striving to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services. InterDigital, laser-focused on your success. Carson-Newman, 15 of 32 overall from the field, 47%. 4 of 13 from three-point range, 31%. They make 7 of 10 from the free throw line, 70%. In that category. Braylon Weichel, 10 points, leading the way on 3 of 9 shooting, but she's added 3 assists and 3 steals in 15 minutes of play. Campbell Penland had 8 quick ones, 8 points, 2 rebounds in 12 minutes for Carson-Newman. 6 points from Abby Wilson off of the bench. Harley Smith's done well, 6 points and 4 boards for the junior from Jamestown, Tennessee. 5 points from Lindsay Taylor, 4 rebounds for her as well. 4 from Skylar Boshiers, 2 points, 4 rebounds from Addison Bird for Carson-Newman. Tusculum on the other side, 11 of 28 from the field, 39%. 7 of 16 from deep, 44%. And 2 of 5 at the free throw line, 40%. Alyssa Walker leading the way with 9 points. She has 3 of her 8 made three-pointers on the season in the first quarter of this game. 6 points for Jayla Arnweim, 5 for Lexi Patty, 3 apiece from Dixon, the team's leading scorer. Belton, the team's third leading scorer, and Chloe Warrington so far. 2 points and a couple boards for Jordan Rogers as well. Carson-Newman dominated the glass, 24-10, the lead on the glass right now. Carson-Newman, 9 offensive rebounds, led to 13 second chance points. Tusculum has 0. Otherwise, Carson-Newman led in points in the paint, 20-8. 12-10 in bench points, 4-2 in fast break points. They did trail, though, 6-3 in points off of turnovers. We were tied twice, and the lead changed hands one time. And Carson-Newman, after it was nip and tuck there for a good chunk of time, able to close out the first half on a 9-0 scoring run and take a 41-31 lead here at halftime. Well, it's halftime at Holt Fieldhouse. What's going on around the rest of the league? We're going to have that answer for you. League leading Wingate is at Newberry right now. Lincoln Memorial is at Anderson. Queens is at Catawba. Some good games going on around the league, and we'll update you on what the scores look like right now at the break when we come back on the ShopSeeingEagles.com halftime report as Carson-Newman leads Tusculum 41-31 here on the Eagles Sports Network.
I joined the Guard for the simple fact that I could be home and also in the military. So I can have a civilian job and also in the military. I would tell somebody who's trying to join the Guard and thinking about it that it's a great opportunity. Opportunities for school, training, discipline, leadership. There's a lot of opportunities. It broadens your perspective.
Next. 278-ACR to 70000 to join the Tennessee Army National Guard.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through auto owner's insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931. A check of the ShopCNEagles.com SAC scoreboard is next. This is the Eagle Sports Network. If you're looking for official Eagle merchandise, look no further than the Carson-Newman bookstore. With a large selection of Carson-Newman gifts and apparel, you're sure to find something to please the entire family. From stuffed eagles to towel sets, sweatshirts, shorts, hats, and slippers, we literally have you covered from head to toe. We have just the item you're looking for no matter what the season. So whether you're an Eagle student, parent, alumni, or fan, shop us for everything orange and blue. Call 865-471-3539 for more information and store hours. We'll see you at the Carson-Newman bookstore.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City has deals for Carson-Newman students. Bring in your valid student ID when you order for pickup or delivery, and Domino's in Jefferson City will give you a steaming hot large one-topping pizza for $4.99. That's a large one-topping pizza for Carson-Newman students for $4.99 at Domino's in Jeff City. Call 865-471-6700 to order. That's 865-471-6700. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
The Eagles Sports Network is part of SAC Live, the official digital network of the South Atlantic Conference. SAC Live is the home of all your South Atlantic Conference sports action, including 20 SAC championships. Time to get caught up with some SACtion. Here are the happenings around the South Atlantic Conference and the nation. Let's go around the league with a ShopCNEagles.com scoreboard update. Now back to the arena.
Carson-Newman leading Tusculum 41-31 at halftime. Time to look around the rest of the conference. Brought to you by the ShopCNEagles.com halftime report, featuring more than 1,100 products from T-shirts and polos to phone skins and pet collars. ShopCNEagles.com is the official online athletics store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. And the biggest score to report right now, Newberry is leading 16th-ranked Wingate 37-24 with 8:21 to go in the third quarter. The Newberry Wolves with a double-digit lead at home against Wingate. Pretty impressive stuff right now. Julia Bongiorno leading the way with 11 points. Erica Wisely has 10 points for the Wolves. On the other side, Wingate being led in scoring by Player of the Year candidate Brianna Troutman, 12 points, but she's 4 of 14 from the field so far in the game and has a couple fouls as well. But with 7:48 to go in the third frame, Newberry leading by double figures, 37-26. We'll keep one eye on that one at the end of this basketball game. Other scores from around the league right now. How about the first half that Catawba put up against Queens? 57-42 is the lead right now at halftime for Catawba against Queens, and that's Carson-Newman's next opponent, traveling to the Queen City to take on the Royals. Elsewhere, Coker trailing Limestone at halftime. That's been a doozy, 26-12. Shakita Joyner leading the way for the Cobras, 6 points, 8 rebounds, but getting literally zero help other than that. Michaela Keeney with 9 points at halftime, but Anderson leading Lincoln Memorial 32-25 at the break. Over at Mars Hill, UVA Wise has a 2-point lead at halftime against Mars Hill. Halftime here, 41-31. Carson-Newman with the lead at the break. When we come back, we'll have the second half action. Can Carson-Newman keep the pedal to the metal, or does Tusculum have a comeback? We're going to find out together on the Eagle Sports Network.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long, from the morning with her $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Looking to make your home more comfortable and affordable? Maybe a new electric heat pump or new attic insulation? And don't forget new doors and windows. AEC is here to help. We've got a quality contractor network, easy financing, and ANC inspects every job to assure the highest quality satisfaction. Visit our website at aecoop.org for application, contractor list, and more details. AEC, we're power with purpose.
This is Carson-Newman basketball.
Into the front court, loses her dribble, kicks it out, right wing, three from Bergstrom is up and good! As the buzzer sounds to end the first half.
On the Eagle Sports Network.
Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles.
At Aramark, this year we go back to our foundation. At Aramark, we are great food and great service with great guests. That is the Aramark way. From coffee at Maples to sandwiches in Stokely, Aramark is here to produce high-quality food for you. A foundation of fresh food, a foundation of speedy service, and a foundation that's built for you, now and for the future. That is the Aramark way.
Carson-Newman leads by 10 at halftime, 41-31 here at the break. Before we start the second half, we pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Eagle Sports Network. Skip Roberts holding down the fort back inside of network control. I'm Michael Watrank sitting courtside here at Holt Fieldhouse, where Carson-Newman shot 47% from the floor in the opening half of basketball and lead it by 10 here at the break. Carson-Newman has won 33 of the 39 meetings ever played here at Holt Fieldhouse between these two programs. Carson-Newman, though, trying to get it done offensively. 8 of the last 9 Tusculum opponents have failed to score 67 points in a game. Carson-Newman looking to become one of those few teams that can get over that mark in prime position. A 41-31 lead at halftime. And we're just about ready to start the second half of play. Lady Eagles will trot out their starters, Weichel, Penland, Alvey, Smith, and Taylor. Tusculum on the other side will have Dixon, Henry, Arnwine, Belton, and Walker. And Tusculum in the all-black jerseys with the orange and white accents against Carson-Newman's all-white uniforms with the navy and orange accents. Tusculum gets the ball coming left to right across your windshield, your screen, or whatever you're watching or listening to here today. Arnwine, left wing for Tusculum with the basketball. Sprinting right down the lane. Gets stripped by Alvey, and they call a foul on Weichel. They call it on Weichel, who I didn't even see Weichel in there. So that's the third personal foul on Braylon Weichel. As they say that Weichel got a piece of her head on the flyby. So Arnwine will get to the free throw line. Honorable mention all-conference pick last year for a Tusculum team that was one of the final 32 teams remaining in the nation. Beat Shaw on this floor in the NCAA tournament. First free throw from Arnwine, wide left, and Jayla Arnwine, 2 of 4 at the free throw line, 74%. One more coming up here for Arnwine. Spinning the basketball, bending the knees, throwing it up there, and they call a lane violation on Tusculum, so that at the end of it all, ball doesn't lie. No points for Tusculum, 41-31. 9:49 to go in the third. Penland on the right side stumbles to the ground and is called for a traveling violation. So 41-31, 9:45 to go in the third. Tusculum back on the basketball after Carson-Newman turns it over for the ninth time. Henry throws it to the left wing, Arnwine. Arnwine jabs right, dribbles left, sprints down the left side of the baseline, throws it to the right corner, Dixon. Back out Henry. Henry gets to the lane, puts a shot up, and a blocking foul is called on Michaela Alvey here. Second on Alvey, so the officials not letting the kids play here in the second half. We played 30 seconds, and we've had 3 stoppages. Henry has not made a free throw all year. She's 0 of 2 at the line. First free throw up there, and that's no good. Front iron, back iron, around and to the left-hand side. And Mike Mincy calls for time. 9:30 to go in the third. 41-31. Carson-Newman on top. Media timeout as well. We'll step out for a break. The Eagles by 10. Free throws coming up for Tusculum on the Eagle Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
(41-31). Carson-Newman has its halftime lead, 30 seconds into the third quarter. Henry, one more foul shot. High arcing and putting it in. Her first made free throw of the year in 4 attempts. Ends a 9-0 Carson-Newman run that ended the first half. CN basketball, Weichel to the front court. Gives it over to Smith, left point. Tosses it underneath from Alvey to Taylor, left block. And a layup off the glass. Taylor with 7. Carson-Newman's lead a game-high 11 now. At 43-32, 9:15 to go in the third. Tusculum ball. Henry inside of the center circle will set up the offense. Dribbles right, throws left. The left wing and Arnwine. Back out top, Dixon. Dribbles to her right-hand side, throws it to Arnwine in the right corner. She sprints to the right baseline, gets past Alvey, leaves the layup short, then throws Alvey to the ground and puts in a right-hand layup. 43-34 with 8:50 to go in the third. Smith sprinting to the front court. Throws it out to Weichel, left point. Weichel dribbles around a Taylor screen. Ball fakes. Throws it to Penland. Penland dribbles right. Throws it out. Weichel, top of the key. Catch and shoot. Three-pointer. Left it short. Offensive rebound. Smith on the left block, and she sticks it back in off the glass. 45-34. 8:29 to go in the third. Carson-Newman leads. Playing Tusculum for the 79th meeting. And the Eagles have won 58 of the first 78. And looking to win another one here and complete the season sweep. Left wing Arnwine for Tusculum. 10 to shoot as she throws it back out to Dixon. Dixon throws it left wing Arnwine. 6 and 5 as she gets to the lane. Throws it out. Walker, a right point 3 air ball. That's more like it for Tusculum. Walker had made 3 3-pointers in the first quarter. She had made 5 all year. And Carson-Newman couldn't secure the rebound, though. It slid right through their hands. Shot clock probably should have expired. They reset the shot clock, and they're going to say 1 second on the shot clock, and now Tusculum calls for time. 8:04 to go in the third. Pioneers use a timeout. We'll step out for a second break here in less than 2 minutes of the second half. 45-34, Carson-Newman on top. 8:04 to go in the third. Stick with us here on the Eagle Sports Network.
Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Eagles.
AEC is a distributor for Marathon energy-efficient water heaters. We offer 30-gallon to 105-gallon tanks. Marathon water heaters are durable, lightweight, and warranted not to leak as long as you own your home. Foam insulation allows these thermal storage units to provide long-lasting temperature control. Marathon's lightweight tank is easier to maneuver and position. And the bowl-shaped tank bottom allows complete sediment drain. AEC, we're power with purpose.
One second on the shot clock for Tusculum. 8:04 in the third quarter. Carson-Newman leading at 45-34. Rogers inbounding on the baseline, looking, still lobbing it out. Arnwine catching, heaving it up from 30 feet. It hits the backboard, and a shot clock violation for Tusculum. Arnwine caught the ball 30 feet away from the bucket as she was leaning back and just chucked it at the hoop, and it didn't hit the rim. 45-34, Carson-Newman leads, 7:54 to go in the third. Taylor left wing, bounces out, Smith, top of the key. She pulls the trigger on a three, and that one's well wide right. Rogers grabs the rebound, and it starts a 2-on-1 break. Gives it over to a running Belton right block and puts in the layup. So a missed shot leads to offense for Tusculum, 45-36 with 7:37 to go in the third. Penland sprinting to the baseline, tossing a pass to the left corner. That's deflected and spiked out of bounds by Arnwine. Carson-Newman maintains possession, 23 on the shot clock, leading it by 9. Penland inbounding the ball on the baseline, left side of the hoop. Gives it to Weichel, left corner. Braylon throws it to the left baseline. Taylor chucks it to Alvey, right point. Alvey dribbles right, stops, gives it right back out to the top of the key. Weichel dribbles once, pulls up, top of the key, jump shot. Doesn't get it to fall. Loose basketball. Alvey sliding to the ground, slides it out to Taylor. Gives it over to Weichel. Weichel in the right corner. Gives it back out, Penland. Dribbles right, sprints down the lane, loses the dribble, gets it right back, and then Belton is called for a foul, and she takes down Penland all in one motion as well. And the fans don't like that one, but Belton picks up her second personal foul. And the shot clock will reset back to 20 seconds with 7:08 to go in the third. 45-36 rather. Carson-Newman leading in the third quarter. With a basketball, Penland right to the right block, and Smith falls into the lane as she's leaning left, puts up a left-hand shot and left it short. Rebound to Belton and giving it forward to Rogers. Tusculum ball, down 9, 7 minutes to go in the third. Carson-Newman looking to open this thing up, but Tusculum hanging around, much like they did in the first. Dixon popping out top of the key, sprinting to her right, crossing over against Taylor, spinning back left, and drawing a foul on Lindsay Taylor. Taylor got her hand down, and that's the third personal foul on Lindsay Taylor. Weichel has 3, Taylor has 3, and Carson-Newman's foul trouble adding up here with 6:45 to go in the third. Dixon at the free throw line. She's made 84% this season. Free throw up, it's in. Likewise, an honorable mention all-conference pick last year. And Carson-Newman trying to sub, and on the women's game, you either sub before the shots or after the shots. 6:45 to go in the third, so they got to reset everything, and now let's see if Dixon can hit the second to allow the subs to come in. It's on the way, it is in, so now here come the subs. Bird and Boshiers are in, Alvey and Taylor are out with 6:45 to go in the third. Pioneers have pulled within 7. 10-point halftime lead for Carson-Newman. They got it to 11 on a couple occasions here in the third. Man-to-man defense for Tusculum as Weichel across the timeline for Carson-Newman. Boshiers right wing, out to Penland, top of the key. Smaller lineup out there for Carson-Newman with no true post player. Boshiers dribbling to the free throw line and throwing it to the right point, Penland. Tosses it to Smith. Smith, amongst 2 defenders, is able to let one fly by, hovering in the air and sticking it in with the left hand. 47-38, 6:17 to go in the third. Carson-Newman with a 9-point lead. Arnwine to the lane. Bird taps it out. Boshiers can't come up with it. Rogers gets it, gives it to Belton for a right wing 3. That doesn't go in, and Dixon is called for a loose ball foul, climbing in there against Smith, and that is the third personal foul on Dixon. And sarcastic applause here from a very good crowd here. The pizzas have arrived, and they're all gone. Fans eating those here at Holt Fieldhouse. 47-38, Carson-Newman leading it. 6 minutes to play in the third. Boshiers right wing, dribbles left, stopping at the free throw line, thought about a step back, then loses the basketball, and is called for a foul as she hits the deck. I'll tell you what, Boshiers with a couple shaky plays there. She just couldn't hold on to the ball. And Mike Mincy will stick with her here with 5:53 to go in the third. And Carson-Newman leading it by 9. Lady Eagles 3 of 7 from the field in the quarter. Tusculum 2 of 6. They haven't hit a three-pointer yet in this quarter. Hit 5 in the first quarter and 7 in the first half. 2-2-1, full court pressure. Weichel rips it out of the paws of Rogers. Gets to the left block. Draws the foul on Rogers, who picks up her 4th personal foul. A pocket pick there by Weichel. Her 4th steal. She's 1 shy of a career high. And free throws coming up here for Braylon, who has 10 more points in this ball game. Henry replaces Rogers. And Weichel, who just got into the top 10 on the all-time scoring list on Saturday in the win over Newberry, is closing in on Heather Ford as she doesn't make the first foul shot. 2 straight misses for Weichel, who came in 24th in the country in free throw percentage. Second one from Braylon up there with the right hand. She drops that one in to get it back to a 10-point lead. 48-38, 5:40 to go in the third. We've exhausted 2 media timeouts here in the quarter, so this frame will go the rest of the way without a stoppage unless a coach calls a timeout. Left wing Belton bounces it to the left corner. And Dixon inside of the three-point arc. Chance of defense here at Holt Fieldhouse. Belton the right point 3, too strong. Left side of the lane, Penland snatches down the glass. She sprints to the front court. Stops right wing. Pulls the trigger on a 3. Puts it in after it rattles around a couple times. Hung on the back side of the rim and then fell through. Largest lead of the day for Carson-Newman. 13 for the Lady Eagles with 5:03 to go in the third. And then a reach-in foul on Campbell Penland near midcourt. Her 3rd personal foul, and free throws coming up for Dixon. 6-0 Carson-Newman surge to get this lead up to 13 points at 51-38. Abby Wilson will give Braylon Weichel a break. Weichel playing with 3 fouls. Dixon at the line, bouncing it a few times, spinning the rock, hoists the right-hand shot up, and puts it straight through. 51-39, ends a 6-0 Carson-Newman surge. Dixon bounces it a few times, bends the knees, and again with the right hand, sticks it up there and drops it in. 51-40, 5:02 to play in the third. Abby Wilson across the timeline will dribble right, give it to Boshears, give it to Smith. Now Bird left point. Bird. Carson-Newman a little out of sorts here with Weichel on the bench. Smith with it, handing it off to Penland. Ball fakes, dribbles right, looks underneath, then spins it out to Bird. 10 on the shot clock. Throws it underneath for Smith. Back out Penland. Penland dribbles right, spins back left, takes a body bump from Dixon, draws the foul, and gets to the free throw line. 4th personal foul on Brianna Dixon. The team's leading scorer is now in foul trouble with 4:35 to go in the third. Penland at the line, 84% free throw shooter on the year. Spins the ball, bends the knees, puts it up with the right hand, and sticks it in. One more coming up here for Penland. Campbell Penland with a very good game so far today. 12 points for the team's 3rd leading scorer. 2nd free throw is in. Carson-Newman's lead stretches to 13 again at 53-40 with 4:35 to go in the third. Dixon will take a spot on the bench, but she's 1 of 6 from the floor in the game. Just 7 points. She came in averaging just shy of 14. 53-40, 4.5 to go in the third. Carson-Newman leads, now settling back into defense. Henry will set it up for the black-jerseyed Pioneers. Dribbling left around a screen is Patty. Throwing it to Belton left wing. Belton right to left crossover, accelerates, a right-hand teardrop, hits the front of the rim, hangs in the air, and then falls in. 53-42. Belton now with 7 points on the day, the team's 3rd leading scorer. Wilson around a screen, stops at the top of the key, hoists up a 3 and hits it again. A rope rippler from Abby Wilson, and it's a game-high 14-point Carson-Newman lead. 3:53 to play in the third. Arnwine left wing will pull the trigger on a trifecta in her own right. It misses short. Wilson cannot save it as it nearly towed that line, but it does hit this near left sideline in front of the Tusculum bench. Abby Wilson finding long-distance dedications. 3 of 3 from long range in this one. 56-42, 3 3/4 minutes to go in the third. Carson-Newman's lead is swelled to 14. Patty working the weave up top. Arnwine, Henry, now Belton left point. Dribbles and hands it off to Patty. Accelerates down the right side of the paint. Boshears gets a shot block and grabs the ball. Here comes Carson-Newman leading by 14 with 3.5 to go in the third. Penland, top of the key for three. No good. Hits the front of the rim, backboard and off. And the rebound picked up by Alyssa Walker. Tusculum basketball down by 14 points. Carson-Newman 56, Tusculum 42, 3:10 to go in the third. Walker has it right point. Gives it right over to Belton. Belton sprints to the lane, throws it out, and the foul is going to be whistled on Carson-Newman. As Skylar Boshears hit the ground, Tusculum is playing 5-on-4, and Campbell Penland has picked up her fourth personal foul as well. 3:02 to go in the third, and the Lady Eagles will have to bring in substitutes, with Belton going to the free throw line as Carson-Newman is over the limit. Tusculum has attempted 13 foul shots in this game. They have averaged 13 per game all year, one of the lowest rates in the league. First free throw from Belton is in, and she'll get another go at it. Second shot is up. It's too strong. Goforth with the rebound. And giving it forward to Weichel. 56-43. Carson-Newman on top. 3 minutes to go in the third. Wilson right point. Throws it out. Weichel left point. Dribbles left. Crosses back over to her right. Gets to the lane, and they call a jump ball. Possession arrow does favor Carson-Newman, however. Tusculum hadn't shot double digits from the free throw line in any of its last 4 games. And they've attempted 15 foul shots against Carson-Newman's 14. 56-43, 2:48 to go in the third. Wilson to throw it in. Lobs it out. Alvey right wing, who accelerates down the left side of the paint. Misses the shot. Hits the deck. No foul is called. A rebound picked up by Patty. Fans don't like that call. Walker to the front court. Throws it out right wing. Belton gets to the lane and draws the foul as Bird steps in and reaches it, and more free throws coming. Tusculum 6 of 10 at the line in the quarter. That is the only thing keeping them in somewhat striking distance. 3 of 10 from the floor in the quarter. Carson-Newman outscoring Tusculum by just 3. And Belton back to the line where she's 1 of 2 today. First free throw up, and it's in. And it's 56-44, 2:36 to go in the third. Carson-Newman with a 12-point lead. It's been as many as 14. Second one from Belton is through again, and it's down to an 11-point margin. Sydney Pierce will come onto the floor, replacing Bird. 11-point Carson-Newman lead. Last 3 points to Tusculum. 2:36 to go in the third. Inbound to Wilson, and Wilson throws it into the front court for Alvey. Lobs it underneath. Pierce on the right block. Lets 2 defenders fly by, but she misses the shot, hits it underneath the backboard. Rebound picked up by Henry. Into the front court, Patty in the lane, throws it out. Belton, who dribbles twice and throws it to the left wing at Arnwine, and a reset here from Tusculum. 2:10 to go in the third. Carson-Newman by 11. It was a 10-point halftime lead. Arnwine, top of the key, dribbles right, hesitates against Alvey, runs into Alvey, and an offensive foul is called on Arnwine, her first. Good defense there by Michaela Alvey, shuffling her feet against Arnwine. First personal foul on the grad student out of Knoxville's Bearden High School. 56-45, 2:04 to play in the third. Carson-Newman with a basketball. Alvey dribbles between 2 defenders, loses it, picked up by Patty, gives it to Arnwine to the right block and Belton, and she puts it in. 5 unanswered for the Pioneers. 1:50 to go in the third. Alvey to the front court. Hands it off to Pierce, and it's taken right out of her hands by Belton. Carson-Newman's turnovers are getting out of hand. 14 giveaways for the Lady Eagles, and they haven't scored in over 2 minutes. 5 straight for the Pioneers. Down 9 with 1:36 to go in the third. Belton top of the key. Dribbles left. Gets to the lane. Pierce is there to swat it out of there. Loose ball. Weichel had her hands on it. So did Belton, and they call a jump ball. This time the possession arrow favors Tusculum. Carson-Newman's last points came at the 4:06 mark. And a 5-0 Tusculum run. 1:28 to go in the third. 56-47. Carson-Newman clings to a 9-point lead. Tusculum riding the momentum now. Henry inbounding the ball and to the right wing, and Patty. Patty dribbles left against Goforth. Throws it out Walker. Walker called for a traveling violation. And it's the 12th turnover of the day for Tusculum. Carson-Newman by 9. Haven't scored, however, in the last 2:37. 56-47, 1:21 to go in the third. Weichel across the timeline, setting up the offense. Dribbling right, doesn't hand it off to Wilson. Instead, backs out, pulls up for a 15-foot jump shot, and misses it badly. That is as bad a miss as I've ever seen Weichel have. Hit the left side of the backboard, didn't catch any rim. Carson-Newman's shooting woes continue here. 5 of 14 in the quarter. Walker wants a top-of-the-key three-pointer. It's too strong. Rebound deflects to the left wing, and they're calling a foul on Carson-Newman again. Because why wouldn't you? That is the 8th foul called against Carson-Newman in the quarter. It's on Michaela Alvey, and the 3rd personal foul on Alvey. And more free throws for Tusculum. Pioneers entered this game 228th in the nation in free throw attempts. And these officials have been calling a boatload of fouls both ways all game. And more free throws for Belton. 10 of 17, though, Tusculum at the line as Belton makes the first foul shot. If Tusculum can make foul shots, this would probably be a tie game, or Tusculum even would have a chance to take a lead. Second shot is in from Belton. It is a 7-0 run for the Pioneers. Carson-Newman's last points came almost 3.5 minutes ago. 56-49. 50 seconds to play in the third. Carson-Newman with the basketball, leading by just 7. Bird lobs to Pierce, top of the key. To the right point, Wilson. She wants another three-pointer and hits it again. Abby Wilson from long range. She has a dozen in this one. Lead is back to 10, 59-49. Half minute to go in the third. Tusculum basketball breaking the pressure. About a 6 to 7 second differential between the shot and the game clock. Henry with it at the top of the key to set it up for Tusculum, but just 10 on the shot clock as it took them forever to get into their set. Henry with 6 and 5 on the right wing. 4 and 3. Warrington, top of the key, heaves up a 3. Nearly banked it in. Offensive rebound. Arnwine, she floats it back in. 4 seconds to go. Weichel grabs the basketball. 1 second left, and that's how the quarter comes to an end. Tusculum, a great surge to end the quarter, but at the end of it all, they only shed 2 points off of a halftime deficit and are within 8. 10 more minutes to play. Can Carson-Newman regain some of that early rhythm? We're going to find out. 59-51, Carson-Newman on top. We head to the fourth quarter here on the Eagles Sports Network.
My name is Cadet Amber Calvillo. I'm in the 278th in the Army National Guard, and I currently go to Carson-Newman. I joined the Tennessee Army National Guard for the experience mainly, so I can say that I'm a part of something totally bigger than myself.
Text 278-ACR to 70000 to join the Tennessee Army National Guard.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through auto owner's insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931.
Carson-Newman leads Tusculum 59-51. 10 more minutes to go here in the 79th all-time meeting between these clubs. Tusculum has won back-to-back games only one time this year. Trying to do it for a second time, but they'll need a comeback in the fourth. Carson-Newman ball, Taylor on the right elbow. Lets the defender go by. She hands it off to Wilson, top of the key. She puts up a three-pointer and hits another one. Abby Wilson is 5 for 5 from three-point range, and she's 1 point shy of a career high. 15 points, and it's 62-51. She has Carson-Newman's last 9. Air ball from Warrington on the right wing for a three-pointer. Picked up by Bird, and here comes Carson-Newman ahead by 11. Bird left wing, quickly inside to Taylor, loses it, comes back, and then puts a shot up and draws a foul on, I believe, Warrington, who came over on help side defense. Abby Wilson's career high is 16 points. She did it against Lenore Ryan on February 12th of 2020. She's never hit 5 three-pointers in a game. That has happened here today. Taylor's first free throw is in, and it's a 12-point margin again. That's the first time a Carson-Newman player other than Wilson has scored since the midway point of the third quarter. Second shot from Taylor. That one goes in as well. Lindsay now with 9 points in the game. Carson-Newman's lead back to 13, 64-51, 9:19 to play here at Holt Fieldhouse. Fans getting into it here with the Lady Eagles ahead by 13. Rogers across the timeline, sprinting on the heart of the floor and throwing it to Patty in the left corner. Patty sprints to the lane, right-hand teardrop is short. In to grab the rebound is Harley Smith. 64-51, Carson-Newman on top. 9 minutes to play in the game. Smith underneath for Taylor. A left-hand hook shot is up and in. Taylor doesn't even need a dribble that time around. She's the fourth Lady Eagle into double figures, and it's the largest lead of the day at 15. 66-51, 7 unanswered to start the quarter for Carson-Newman. Belton quickly answers at the other end with a right-wing three-pointer. 66-54, 8:40 to play. Carson-Newman with the lead in the ball. Wilson, another right-wing three. She hits it again! Abby Wilson making it rain from long range. Shredding the strings from distance. She's made 6 of them from out there. A career-high 18 for Abby Wilson. 69-54. 8:33 to go in the game. Mike Mincy calls for time. Lady Eagles finding a rhythm. 69-54 lead. Can they keep it going? We're going to find out together when we come back on the Eagle Sports Network.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
At Aramark, this year we go back to our foundation. At Aramark, we are great food and great service with great guests. That is the Aramark way. From coffee at Maples to sandwiches in Stokely, Aramark is here to produce high-quality food for you. A foundation of fresh food, a foundation of speedy service, and a foundation that's built for you, now and for the future. That is the Aramark way.
Carson-Newman has started the fourth quarter on a 10-3 run as Abby Wilson has a career-high 18 points on a flawless 6 of 6 shooting night. 69-54, 8:24 to go in the game. Tusculum basketball, Rogers between the rings and the black jerseys. Flips it over to Arnwine and promptly passes to Belton. Back to Dixon. Back to the right corner and Arnwine. 10 to shoot. Arnwine dribbles to the baseline. Gets shut down there. Throws it to Walker. Pass is deflected but comes out to Dixon. 4 to shoot. Dixon to the lane. Right hand running. Teardrop spins out. Rebound loose. Bird grabs the rebound and saves it inbounds for Smith. Bounce pass forward for Wilson. Wilson to the front court. Throws it to the right corner and Weichel. Weichel, left to right crossover, getting to the lane, throwing it out to Wilson. Catch and shoot, left wing three, and she misses for the first time today from the left wing. 2-on-1 break the other way. Tusculum in the front court. Rogers a jump shot. That's too strong. Rebound picked up by Wilson as she hits the deck and saves it over to Smith. 7:33 to play, 69-54. Tusculum hadn't allowed more than 66 points to 8 of its last 9 opponents. The fourth best scoring defense in the league. Taylor on the block. Barrels in, puts a shot up. They don't call a foul or a charge. Taylor airballs the shot. Arnwine gets the rebound for Tusculum. Backpedals out to Dixon on the right wing, then back to Arnwine for a right corner three, and that's an air ball. And the fans will let Arnwine hear about it. Belton deflects a dribble from Weichel out of bounds on the far right sideline. 7:06 to play in the game, 69-54. Carson-Newman leading Tusculum by 15. Largest lead of the day right now. Penland will come in. Smith will get a breather with 7:06 to play in the game. Smith's had a good game. 10 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. Weichel will walk it across the timeline with 7 minutes to play in the game. Gives to Wilson right wing. Lobs to the high post and Taylor. Left point Bird. Back out top Penland. Dribbles right. Thought about a three. Instead gives Bird, who tosses it once again to the free throw line. And Taylor gives it right back to Bird, who grabs it and sticks in a jump shot from the free throw line. 71-54, largest lead of the day for the Lady Eagles, and Rogers dribbles it out of bounds. It is a 12-3 surge for the Lady Eagles to start the fourth. Pioneers had been riding some momentum. They'd scored 7 unanswered over a 3.5-minute stretch to close out the third. 71-54. Carson-Newman on top. Wilson right wing. Out top for Taylor beyond the arc. Gives Bird, who tosses it right back to Weichel. Left to right crossover. Comes back to the free throw line. Thought about a jump shot. Puts it on the way and misses it wide left. Taylor an offensive rebound. And she draws the foul. She had 2 defenders buried underneath the bucket. And free throws coming up here for Lindsay Taylor as they call the personal foul on Henry. Henry picks up her third. And Taylor back to the free throw line. The 278th Armored Cavalry Regiment would like to thank Carson-Newman for its support as a partner with CN. The 278th ACR will provide you with the opportunity to achieve your educational goals and much more. The 278th ACR invites you to be a leader while serving our community and our state and our country. Come ride with the Tennessee Cavalry. Text 278 ACR to 70,000 now. Taylor connects on a couple foul shots. It is a 14-3 run for Carson-Newman to start off the fourth. And a 19-point lead, 73-54. 6:16 to go. Henry with a basketball, spins around Weichel. Henry not really a shooter, and she's more of a passer. Throws it to Arnwine right wing. Now Eubanks on the right block, fires it over to the left corner for a Dixon three-pointer. She leaves it short. Bird skies for the glass. 19-point lead, lob to the other end. Taylor grabs the basketball, but she can't control it well enough to put a solid shot up there. Misses the shot. Rebound to Tusculum. Dixon the other way. Sticks in a reverse layup as she goes left to right underneath the hoop and puts it off the glass. So that ends Carson-Newman's second 7-0 surge here of the quarter. And that 14-3 scoring run. Bird with the ball at the top of the key. Bounces it to the right elbow, Taylor. She wants a jump shot, and she hits it. Lindsay Taylor feeling it right now. 15 points for Lindsay, and the lead is back to 19. Carson-Newman playing defense now. Here with Dixon, the basketball in the left wing. Gets into the lane, puts a shot up against a couple defenders. No whistle that time around. Air ball picked up by Bird. Gives it to Weichel left wing. Weichel dribbles a couple times, bounces it out to Bird. Penland dribbles right, gives it out. Wilson wide open, right corner three, left it short. Rebound poked around. Taylor nearly grabbed it. Instead, Belton is able to track it down in the near left corner. 75-56, 4:50 to play in the game. Carson-Newman blowing out Tusculum in the quarter by 11 and leading by 19. 4:45 to go. Henry sprinting to her right, giving it right back to Eubanks. Eubanks dribbles left, gets stripped by Bird. Ball is loose. Wilson picks it up. Still loose. Bodies hit the deck. They're calling a held ball, and the possession arrow is going to favor Tusculum with 7 on the shot clock. Possession never changed hands. 4:33 to go in the game. Boshears and Alvey come in, and I'm not sure who's coming off of the floor. Wilson and Bird are getting breathers. 75-56, 4.5 to play. They reset the shot clock back to 30. I didn't think Carson-Newman had possession long enough for that to happen. Inbound goes to the left corner. Belton misses a three too strong, and a foul will be whistled on Dixon as she takes out Campbell Penland. 5th foul on Dixon. That's the end of her day. So Dixon fouls out. Frustrating day, 9 points on 2 of 10 shooting. She came in having scored it in double figures in 7 of 9 games this year. Carson-Newman leads by 19 with 4.5 to play in this game. Boshears lobs it forward to Penland. Penland dribbles to the front court, gives it to the right corner, Weichel. Weichel crosses over, dribbles it off of the shoe of Henry, and Henry sliding out of bounds. Cannot save it, and possession stays with Carson-Newman. Pioneers have missed 6 of their last 7 shots from the floor, and Carson-Newman leading it by 19. They close the first half on a 9-0 run, and we get a holding foul on the inbound that goes on Henry, who picks up her 4th. 4:17 to go. 75-56, Carson-Newman on top. Only 4 teams have scored more than 80 against Tusculum this year. Inbound to Penland right point, throws it promptly underneath for Taylor. Spins around in the lane, never dribbles. Jumps off of the right foot and puts it in with the left hand. Right over the front of the rim. 21-point lead for Carson-Newman. First 20-point lead of the game for the Lady Eagles. 77-56. 4 minutes to play as Arnwine draws a foul on Carson-Newman. Getting into the lane, and that is the 5th personal foul on Penland. 3:59 to go in the game. So Goforth will replace Penland, who fouls out. But Campbell, 13 points, 3 rebounds, and a couple assists on the day. A solid effort for the rookie out of Sevierville. So Arnwine back to the line, 10 points. 2 of 5, though, at the free throw line for a 74% foul shooter. She makes the first foul shot. She tells the fans to be quiet. That's pretty funny. You're down by 20 points, and you're telling the fans to be quiet. Second shot from Arnwine coming up, and that one rattles out, and the fans will certainly let her hear about that. Outlet pass to Boshears, and then we get a whistle and an offensive foul on Skylar Boshears. And it's called by the official that is on the entire opposite end of the floor when there was an official standing right next to Boshears. Maybe he had a better angle. 3:55 to go, 77-57. Carson-Newman leading Tusculum, once again pounding the Pioneers, who have taken a step back in the second season of Megan Price's tenure after winning an NCAA tournament game last year. Arnwine top of the key, floats it to Walker. Walker right back Arnwine. Arnwine dribbles, crosses over right to left, gets to the lane, puts a shot up, airballs another shot, and then the ball is deflected out of play by Henry. 77-57, 3:35 to go. I mentioned before this one, Arnwine, Belton, Dixon, 39 points per game, but none of them are averaging double figures against Carson-Newman in their careers. Belton with another good game, 17 points, but Dixon with 9, and Arnwine is 4 of 14 from the field and just 11 points. Carson-Newman breaks the press, gets a break here. Weichel tosses over to Taylor, and they call a foul on Tusculum. Would have been a layup. Instead, Weichel was going to the free throw line after Patty is called for the hand-checking foul. Weichel with 11. And free throws coming up for Braylon Weichel with 3.5 minutes to go. Chloe Warrington will come back into the game and replace Belton. Free throws for Braylon Weichel. 5 of 7 at the line in this game. Bends the knees, tosses it up there, sticks it in. A dozen now for Braylon. Weichel with 1,347 career points, but she missed the second foul shot. 88% on the year, and she's 6 of 9 at the line today. 78-57 with 3:20 to go in the game. Tusculum basketball looking to set up its offense. Fires it to the left wing and Warrington. Warrington around a screen, heaves up a high arcing three that nearly breaks the rim. Misses wide right. Patty the offensive rebound, and then Weichel commits her 4th personal foul. Just the team's 3rd, so no free throws. Taylor will get a break. 17 points, 6 rebounds for Lindsay in the game. And Sydney Pierce is onto the floor with 3:09 to play. Rogers inbound to the right of the hoop. Gives it over to Arnwine. Arnwine will get tied up. Wilson gets her hands in there. Jump ball, possession arrow to Carson-Newman. And Belton will come back onto the floor and replace Warrington. 3:07 to go in the game, 78-57. Carson-Newman leading it. Goforth inbound the basketball. Bounces it to the right corner and Weichel. Weichel lobs it to midcourt and Alvey. Alvey lobs it to the right-hand side, deflected by Arnwine and picked up by Walker. Arnwine got a piece and a turnover for the Lady Eagles with 2:55 to play. To the lane goes Rogers, misses a shot too strong. Pierce can't collect the rebound though, and Rogers picks it back up. Gives it out top. Arnwine pulls the trigger on a 3 and connects. 14 for Arnwine. Her first made 3 of the day, had been 0 of 6 before that. 193 in her career, 3rd most in Tusculum history. 2:35 to go, 78-60. Carson-Newman with the lead in the ball. Weichel misses an up and under layup. Rebound picked up by Walker and gives it forward to Rogers. Rogers sprints to the lane, chucks it out to Arnwine. A left wing catch and shoot three-pointer. Rattles out, rebound to Goforth. Patty swipes it out of her hands and steps out of bounds. And the possession goes to Carson-Newman with 2:20 to play in the game. 78-60, Carson-Newman on top. Last time Carson-Newman beat Tusculum by 20 plus in back-to-back games go back to the 2017-18 Elite 8 year. A turnover for Carson-Newman. Arnwine grabs it away from Bird, throws it out to Patty for a three from the left wing. That's short, and rebound poked out to Smith. Smith sprints front court with 2:07 to play in the game. Smith along the baseline, gets to the left block, and a foul is whistled on the Pioneers. And free throws coming here for Smith. That's the 5th foul on Rogers with 2:02 to play. Second player fouling out for Tusculum. Penland is fouled out for Carson-Newman, and Mike Mincy calls for time. 2:02 to play in the game. 78-60. Carson-Newman on top here at Holt Fieldhouse. Hey, Eagle fans, Domino's is the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. When you're hungry, reach for Domino's. Whether you're a student looking for a late-night snack or out to eat with your co-workers, Domino's has a deal for you. Get a large one-topping pizza for $5.99 with your CNID. That includes several other offers as well, including brownies, stuffed cheesy bread, salad, marble cookie brownies. Plenty of choices. Or get 25% off your entire order when you bring in your business card at lunch. Domino's is the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Update from Eliezer Arena with 90 seconds to play. Newberry leads Wingate 68-59. So unless Wingate can come back with under 2 minutes to play, the Bulldogs will be handed their first loss of the season, and the nation's longest winning streak will come to an end. First free throw from Smith is in with 2:02 to play in the game. 79-60. Second free throw from Smith is up there. That one spins out the right-hand side. Carson-Newman 16 of 22 at the line in this game. 2 minutes to play and a 19-point Carson-Newman lead. Arnwine down the left side of the paint, kicks it out to Warrington, who steps on the left sideline. Out of bounds and a turnover. 15th turnover of the day for Tusculum. They had 21 in the first meeting. Belton will check out. She's had a really good game, 17 points, 8 rebounds for Tusculum. Jenna Kallenberg, the Western Kentucky transfer, is into the game. 1:50 to play, 79-60, Carson-Newman on top. Goforth dribbles it off of her shoe, and Carson-Newman turns it over. 18th turnover of the day for the Lady Eagles. Carson-Newman entered this game 4th in the conference, and their turnover issues continue. Wilson steals the inbound, intended for Arnwine. Patty just threw it right to her. Gives it to Bird, who sprints down left side of the lane and chucks it out. Gets it right back at the free throw line, tosses it underneath. Pierce a left-hand hook shot. She leaves it too strong. Rebound to Warrington. Carson-Newman shooting under 50% in the quarter as Tusculum tries to make this one not look as bad as it was here at one point. A heave from Walker's off the front of the iron and into the hands of Abby Wilson, her 4th rebound of the day. Carson-Newman with the basketball, leading by 19 points. 79-60 with 70 seconds to go. Carson-Newman hasn't made a field goal in 3 minutes and leading at 79-60. Bird on the right wing. Gives it out top for Pierce. 10 to shoot as Goforth catches left wing. Back to the top of the key and Wilson. A career-high 18 points today. Made 6 straight three-pointers to start the game. Smith, a left point three-pointer. 2 on the shot clock. Puts the dagger in the Pioneers. Smith, a long-range dedication. Makes it a 22-point margin. 82-60 with 50 seconds to play in the game. Harley Smith from long distance, 14 points, 7 rebounds for Smith. Terrific effort by the Lady Eagles bench, 26 points from the bench in this one. Natalia Crook will enter the game for the Pioneers with 53 seconds to play. 82-60, Carson-Newman on top, 53 seconds to go in the game. So Crook actually cannot come into the game since it was a timing malfunction rather than a true stoppage. Carson-Newman shooting 47%. Pioneers shooting 25% in the second half. Carson-Newman outscoring Tusculum 41-29. And now a timeout from Tusculum to bring in a substitute. So we'll get right back into action. 82-60, Carson-Newman on top. Warrington to Crook, and Crook will dribble this to her left-hand side. Crook this season, 10 total minutes. Warrington from the right wing for a three, and she connects. 40% from distance this year. Warrington hits from long range, 6 points now in the game for Chloe Warrington. 82-63 with 42 seconds to play. Check that, 41 seconds to play. And Mike Mincy elects to call for time. with 41 seconds to go in the game. And Mike Mincy is going to advance the ball into the front court with 41 seconds to go. Lady Eagles shooting 50% in the fourth quarter and about ready to blow this thing wide open. They scored 14 of the first 17 points of this fourth quarter and have built up this lead. If you remember, at one point in the second quarter, these teams were going blow for blow with each other. It was 30-29 at one point, 32-31 right after that, after the teams traded shots. And then a 9-0 close of the half for Carson-Newman. They scored 6 unanswered at one point in the third quarter, 7 unanswered in the fourth quarter, and they have blown this thing open by as many as 22. And an 82-63 lead with 41 seconds to play in the game. 53 seconds at Newberry, 72-64, Newberry continuing to lead. Always a really tough place to play. And Eliezer Arena, and a great home team. Smith, the fired in, gives it to Wilson left wing. About a 13-second differential shot to game clock here as Wilson dribbles right on the right wing, tosses it to Pierce, right side of the lane. She gets double teamed, throws it to Goforth left point. Goforth dribbles right to hand off to Wilson. Wilson dribbling left to the top of the key, 10 to shoot as Goforth catches right corner. Sprints to the right block, gets trapped. A held ball, and the possession arrow favors Tusculum with 17.9 to go. Shot clock will be off, and this will wrap things up here from Holt Fieldhouse. Tusculum to get the final possession. Crook to the front court, stopping top of the key, stepping back, heaving up a three-pointer, and hitting it from long range. 6th point of the year for Natalia Crook. 7 seconds to go. Smith, a left wing three-pointer, missed it short. Rebound picked up by Patty, and a half-court heave misses short, and that's how the game comes to an end. Carson-Newman takes down Tusculum for the second time this season, blowing out the Pioneers. The final score, 82-66, here from Holt Fieldhouse. The Lady Eagles win it by 16 points, and the Pioneers handed a loss for the 11th time in conference play. The good news for Tusculum, they were in a three-way tie for 9th, and 7 teams were separated by 2 games between 5th and 11th in the league standings. So still within striking distance of a SAC tournament berth. Carson-Newman wins it 82-66. Lady Eagles take down the Pioneers here at Holt Fieldhouse. So we're back on the Domino's post-game report to wrap things up from the women's game here in just a moment. Lady Eagles take down Tusculum 82-66. We'll be back with more in a moment on the Eagles Sports Network.
If you're looking for official Eagle merchandise, look no further than the Carson-Newman bookstore. With a large selection of Carson-Newman gifts and apparel, you're sure to find something to please the entire family. From stuffed eagles to towel sets, sweatshirts, shorts, hats, and slippers, we literally have you covered from head to toe. We have just the item you're looking for no matter what the season. So whether you're an Eagle student, parent, alumni, or fan, shop us for everything orange and blue. Call 865-471-3539 for more information and store hours. We'll see you at the Carson-Newman bookstore.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
The game's over, but we're just getting warmed up. The Domino's post-game report starts in 60 seconds on the Eagles Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
This is the Domino's postgame report on the Eagles Sports Network.
Bird steps into a three-pointer. She connects at the other end.
Your stats breakdown, a conversation with Mike Mincy, and player interviews are all headed your way. Today's game is also brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative, AEC, bringing the winning game plan to your team. By Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, the official beverage of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By InterDigital, IT support and marketing, laser-focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that's service-built. By Aramark, a foundation of fresh food and speedy service. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By Quality Suites, an official hotel of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Tennessee National Guard, a generation of volunteers. And by ShopCNEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Let's head back to the arena and the voice of the Lady Eagles, Michael Watfrag.
Back here at Holt Fieldhouse, putting a bow on Carson-Newman's 18th win of the season. Lady Eagles close this one out in grand fashion, winning the ball game by a 80-66 margin here today. A phenomenal effort by this Lady Eagle crew today, anchored by a career high 18 points from Abby Wilson. Wrap things up here with our statistics. Quick look around the league. Finish things up. Then Carson-Newman's men's basketball team will be ready to take on this Tusculum men's side, looking to avenge a game in which the Eagles lost earlier this season in late fashion. Final stats in this ball game: Carson-Newman goes 28 of 61, 46% from the floor on the day. 10 of 25 from deep, 40%. And 16 of 22 from the free throw line, 73% on the day. Carson-Newman led in scoring by Abby Wilson, 18 points. 18 points on the day. She made her first 6 3-pointers in the contest, 22 minutes for her. She added 4 rebounds and a couple steals on a career day, and she is the recipient of today's AEC Electrifying Play of the Day, brought to you by the Appalachian Electric Cooperative. It comes with under 9 minutes to play in the game. Abby Wilson hitting her 6th straight 3-pointer to start the game, and that's today's AEC Electrifying Play of the Game.
3-pointer, 66-54, 8:40 to play. Carson-Newman with the lead in the ball. Wilson, another right wing 3. She hits it again! Abby Wilson making it rain from long range. Shredding the strings from distance. She's made 6 of them from out there. A career high 18 for Abby Wilson.
So that's today's AEC Electrifying Play of the Game, brought to you by the Appalachian Electric Cooperative, powering Carson-Newman, Mossy Creek, and your life. AEC, after all, you're not just a utility customer, you're a co-op member. Outside of Wilson, Lindsay Taylor adds 17 points in the basketball game, 6 rebounds as well for her. Harley Smith finishes with 14 points and 7 boards. 13 points from Campbell Penland, a dozen from Braylon Weichel in the game. 4 points from Addison Bird. She added a team-high 9 rebounds, and 4 points from Skylar Boshears as well. Tusculum on the other side, 21 of 63 from the field, 33%. 11 of 36 from long range, 31%. And 13 of 21 from the free throw line, 62%. Maya Belton goes 17 points, 8 rebounds on the day. Jayla Arnwine, 14 points, but she was 5 of 16 from the field. And Brianna Dixon, 9 points on 2 of 10 shooting. So that triumvirate finishes with 40 points, slightly above their season average. They go 12 for 39 from the field in the game, including 4 for 18 from three-point range. So a tough day for those three. And that is the three that makes Tusculum go this season. Other than that, 9 points from Alyssa Walker, 5 from Lexi Patty, 6 from Chloe Warrington, 3 from Natalia Crook, 2 from Jordan Rogers, and 1 from Sophie Henry on the day. So Carson-Newman wins the basketball game 82-66 as they dominate the glass 43-31. 32-20 Carson-Newman led in the paint, 17-7 second chance points, and 26-16 bench points. Tusculum had 15-6 lead in terms of points off turnovers and 11-10 fast break points. Carson-Newman led for nearly 38 minutes and by as many as 22 before settling on a 16-point rout of the Pioneers. Final score once again 82-66. Carson-Newman wins it. What's ahead and what happened around the league tonight? We're going to answer those questions when we come back as Carson-Newman takes down Tusculum 82-66. Back to wrap things up in a moment on the Domino's post-game report here on the Eagle Sports Network.
Building a new home? AEC can help. Build an all-electric home with an electric heat pump, an electric water heater, an electric range, and an electric washer and dryer. AEC's certified energy inspector will provide expert advice during construction and a complete home inspection upon finish. Before the drywall is in place, call AEC at 865-719-8322. AEC. We're power with purpose.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through auto owner's insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owner's Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931. More player interviews and stats come your way in 60 seconds when the Domino's postgame report continues on the Eagle Sports Network.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices. Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City has deals for Carson-Newman students. Bring in your valid student ID when you order for pickup or delivery, and Domino's in Jefferson City will give you a steaming hot large one-topping pizza for $4.99. That's a large one-topping pizza for Carson-Newman students for $4.99 at Domino's in Jeff City. Call 865-471-6700 to order. That's 865-471-6700. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
So Carson-Newman wins this game by a final score of 82-66. The Lady Eagles win an 8th consecutive home game behind a career-high 18 points from Abby Wilson here today. Excellent showing by Wilson. Final score from Newberry, the Wolves beat the Bulldogs 74-64 as Wingate loses for the first time since the season opener. 20 points in the game for Holly Davies. A team high, Brianna Troutman's 26 points overshadowed in that game. Here at Holt Fieldhouse, Carson-Newman's getting ready to take on Tusculum. The next women's basketball game will be Saturday at 2 o'clock at Queens. We're headed to Charlotte for that basketball game, and we're on the air at 1:45. Hope you can tune in for that one here on the Eagle Sports Network. For Skip Roberts, I'm Michael Watrang signing off. Once again, the final score, 82-66. Carson-Newman takes down Tusculum. Adam Cavalier's ready to roll with the men's game when we come back on the Eagle Sports